Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whenever this reaches you, this is Vi from Earth and Water Tarot, and I'm here for the energy for the weekend of the 22nd through the 24th. And heads up, you guys, we have a new moon this weekend. It's called a black new moon. Apparently, when there's two new moons in one cycle, it's something pretty special. So if you're a moonie like me, heads up on that. It seems to be um, for endings. I don't know, that's all I can say. But if you're curious, go check it out and look at a couple of astrologers. Anyway, when I was meditating, doing my thing here, and plus struggling with YouTube, I don't know why they're giving me such a hard time lately. But anyway, that four-card spread. So that's what I will do about this weekend, and we'll pull an oracle and see what's up. How can we make it a better day or a better weekend, or maybe head something off at the past? Here's the first card. I got it. So, what do we need to know? What do we need to do? What do we need to contemplate, and what do we need to let go? Good morning, Melissa. Okay, look at the bottom. Ooh, wow. Judgment, Scorpio. Dun 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 dun. Well, this fits with this weekend. If you guys watch the astrologist, all right, we all know what judgment is. That's the great awakening. These people are being hailed forth from their graves. Da, 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 da. So something pretty big is happening this weekend, and we are going to get some kind of major, wow, I'm hearing just gobsmacked awareness. Okay. Yay. All right. So what do we need to know? Let me see. Holy crap. Death card. And this is also Scorpio, isn't it? Yes. Two Scorpio cards. Hey, Scorps, heads up. Um, okay. What do we need to know? Massive transformation is happening. Now, nobody's dying, so don't get all freaked out over that. But this is a complete and utter flip of the script this weekend. Wow. So that's what we need to know. Heads up. What do we need to do? Let's see how we can possibly prepare for this. Oh, well, I kind of like this. Two of Cups. That is Cancer now. A lot of water going on here. Good morning, Julie and Dory. Good morning, Joe. All right, you guys. So what do we need to do? Check this out. Two of Cups. Like I said, Cancer. This is a choice or decisions. That's what twos are always about as you're going, 1 to 10, all that good stuff. This one is either there is something going on in a relationship. And so kind of, well, with that death card, it's either some kind of flip in the script in that, or this is general, somebody very new, somebody very different may be coming into your life. This could be the trigger of the epiphany, it could be the trigger of change. So it doesn't have to be necessarily bad. Like I said, it's general, can go either way. What do we need to contemplate? Nice, you guys are talking to. Oh, wow. Seven of Swords. That is good old Aquarius. What the hell's wrong with me? Anyway, look at the Seven of Swords. That's the sneaky snake. That's the good old I'm going to win and neener, chicken dinner. I stole your stuff. I took it. I ran. I keyed your card and giggled the whole time. So interesting. So that's what we're supposed to think about. Now, okay, thank you. Um, they're telling me we're thinking about our play in this situation because there's something huge epiphany, major transformation, some kind of big choice or decision, definitely in the fields, or somebody new coming in. Let's put it that way. But this is like we really got to think about how we want to play this. Do we want to be above board, or do we just want to win? And rules? There's rules when it comes to this now, and how I want to win. When did rules come into play here? I mean, I'm getting that kind of vibe, like I am gonna get over, and we're gonna go sneaky snake route. So think on that one, because sometimes it backfires. Right? Okay, so let's look. I'll keep going. um Not much coffee yet for Bobby. Actually, here it is. And last but not least, what to release? Okay, I'm gonna clarify. Why? Why would we want to let go? Look at this, two Aquarius cards, a lot of Scorpio. The Fool. I don't like that. Well, it's not just the self-belief with the Fool, it's also new beginnings. So we're supposed to release this. I'm gonna clarify. Let's use the mind's eye. that deck is looking at me here. So that's really interesting. This is really interesting because we're getting some huge epiphany, some kind of awakening. It looks like it's going to flip the script. We've got a choice or decision to make. Are we going to be, how are we going to play this? How are we going to play this? Are we going to be upfront and sweet, or are we going to just, I don't know, win by any cost, right? That's what it feels like here. Wow, you guys. Yeah, scorpions and what did I say it was? Cancer. Yeah, scorps and Cancer are all over this. And what was the Seven of Swords again? Oh yeah, Aquarius. Anyway, all right, guys, let's kind of find out a little bit of this incredible way. I'm telling you, it has to do with this new moon. No, too many. So let's keep going. Let's see. No, okay. So what we need to know is there's a huge change, a huge transformation this weekend. Okay, something's coming, and we know that's becoming. It's coming on this awareness we're gaining. Whoa, here we go. No, the moon, Pisces. Ooh. Ooh, she's going underwater. Do you guys see this card? If you're watching, look at her. She's she's going underwater. Let's get two more cards. Ten of Swords. Wow. And the King of Cups. Okay, dokie. All right. Well, this flip of the script and this new awareness we're gaining here, you know what? It feels like it's something that's been going on for a while. Because it's actually been hidden. All right. So this is the new awake. It goes with the awareness we're getting because something's been hidden and we're going to find it out. And with that 10 of Swords in our noggins, we're going to go, that's it. I'm done. I'm topped off. This seriously. And 10 cups. All right, so this is going to be all about a relationship or something that's really got us in our fields. This is what is flipping the script, and it does feel like it. I am seeing it. This is what I'm feeling here. So this new awakening, this awareness, definitely about either a relationship you're currently in, and there's some kind of finality, or it could be we're coming up on a possible new person coming in and just shaking up your whole life. But let's keep going because that's what we need to know. So something was hidden. We're going to find out, and it feels like it just tops us off, right? What's on the Two of Cups? Yay! The Sun card. Let's get two more. Here we go. Six of Wands. Hurrah! And the Eight of Swords. Okay, it's a good thing. It actually is a good thing. I'm loving this big time. All right, you guys. So even though there's destruction to repair, to create something new. I mean, there definitely is. And like I said, it was something hidden. That's why the great epiphany, we're going to wake up to it. We feel all topped off. It's emergent, but it does have the potential here for nurture, growth, and healing, okay, with this choice or decision we're making about either an existing relationship or somebody new coming in, okay? It definitely will be positive because we're finally able to get sense. We're getting out of our head. So if you've been really tripping about something and going in circles, it looks like it's over with, okay? You'll finally get that clarity you need with that Six of Wands. That's all hail the conquering hero. So this is going to play great. It's just a massive change, you guys, massive transformation. So that's what we need to do. We need to do is change. And it is for the better. It is absolutely for the better. Okay, yay. So now, on to contemplate. Remember, we did get the sneaky snake. So let's see. Give us a little tip on that. Because he's kind of a cheese eater, and he's gonna get over. Here it is. Oh, Five of Wands. Okay, let me get two more cards. Four of Pentacles. All right. And the Eight of Cups. Wow. Okay. So it looks like to me, who doesn't want to win? I mean, don't we all? That's what we do. We all want to win. We want to come out ahead. We want to be victorious, fruitful, abundant. I'm going to put nice words on it too. But either way, it looks like here is because we are a little defensive, and that could just be, a lot of us, just change. Change is not easy I know it ain't for me. I'm a slow as hell when it comes to change. I gotta really watch my steps. I know me. But anyway, this looks like we are a little defensive. That's why we're kind of like getting, feeling like, should I shade this out? Should I do something a little underhanded? I don't think so, because then we get the Four of Pentacles, okay? So that is stability, right? So, and with the Eight of Cups walking away, so it's better to play nice, okay? Walk away from any, if you get a little upset or whatever's going on here, because this is a massive change, stay above board, you know, be good to you, be kind, take the high road here, because it's better to walk away from this a negative response. All right. So hold your breath, take a breath, and proceed forward. So that makes all the sense to me in the world now, what to think of. Think about how you respond to this. All right. And last but not least, what we're supposed to let go of is the Fool. So that one's a little odd. Could it be the new beginning? Are we releasing for acceptance? Or are we releasing, self-belief? That just, all of that seems weird to me. Didn't we get this on the weekly reading? I swear we did. Anyway, let's check out. Tell me about the Fool here. Why are we supposed to? Well, Big Daddy, the Emperor, Aries, Seven of Wands. Once again, standing your ground, defending your truth. Let's get a last card here. The Lovers. Wow. 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 Wow, 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 wow. Defensive and the Lovers. And we're supposed to let go. Okay. All right, you guys. Some of us, and this is a general, some of us are probably going to let go of a relationship. That's what I'm saying here. It really looks like some of us are ready to move on. And with this, dramatic, gobsmacking information that we're going to get, that's going to flip the script, make us make a choice or a decision about a relationship. It's better to take the high ground. It's better to be kind. It's better to be good to you and the people involved here. And it just looks like it's time to let something go. I just heard, wow, this freaking me out a little bit. What I'm hearing to let go is your belief that you can fix something that's not fixable. That's what I just heard. You can't, you're beating a dead horse. All right. And it's definitely about a relationship here. So this is general. This is not all of you. I want to tell you that, but it does look like some of us are going to just be woke up to some realization about a relationship, that you're very close, and take the high road if you can, because it looks like really something's gonna be done, over with, dead. This flip of the script could be very much be a walking away. It does look like that. So that will pertain to some of you, quite possibly. Otherwise, the rest of you, I think it's just a releasing, and like I said, some kind of acceptance of what's going on in this relationship. So thank you. You're releasing control. All right, you're letting it go. So it's one of the two here, I do have to say. So, wow, what a loaded weekend, you guys. Damn you, Black New Moon. So, let's throw, I think I want a Zen card. Let's get a Zen card and see if we get any better. So this is a lot going on, you guys. Woo-wee, woo-wee. All righty, so let's see. What can you tell me? Maybe something, a little help us here. So just be prepared, guys. Big change, no matter what, positive or negative. Keeping or getting rid of, whatever's happening to you this weekend. It's pretty big stuff. And just, like I said, keep your head on straight, take the high road, be kind to yourself and the other people involved, and that's the best way to get through this. Whoa. Okay. This couldn't be any better. Look at this. Compassion. Feel the pain of others. Understand their struggles and disappointments, their hardships and inadequacies, and open your heart to them. Realize that everyone is doing the best they possibly can. Judge no one, but rather cradle all of humanity in your heart. What did I tell you? Take the high road. And look at the second card. Oh, clarity. Be clear in all things as a calm pond reflects the full moon perfectly. Let your actions reflect your speech, and your speech reflect your actions. Clarity. Perfect. Perfect. We are gaining clarity. We're having some total awakening. We are going to make a choice or decision definitely related to, but it is good. We've got the sun there, so there is something very positive about it. It's just change, dramatic change like this is a little scary. So take the high road, be kind to you, like I said, and you're either, like I said, we going on that full. We're either accepting of this change, or we're gonna fight it. We're gonna fight it and be defensive and just struggle with it. So, try to take the high road and just accept this massive change that's happening, because in the long run, it is beautiful and better for you. So I'm gonna end there. That's what I got for this weekend. Wowzers. As always, I'm gonna say again, it's general. You may or may not resonate to this. But as always, I send you all my love, and I will say again, be kind. It's easy. All my love, and I'll talk to you soon. Thank you for being here. All my love, guys. You too, Julie. Bye, guys.